Yo, what's going on? Good evening, everybody. What's happening? This your girl Tiffany coming through here live in effect. So tonight's topic, I'm going to be talking about human are a mess. Why I say human are a mess? Because we are. We are a mess. We are just a totally discombobulated beings. We're chaotic. We're out of order. Okay? We're unbalanced. So that's why I say human are a mess, because we are unbalanced as a people. And by us being unbalanced, right, that brings dysfunction. So lately I've been watching a lot of videos about people telling their story growing up in abusive households, abusive families or whatnot. And then also the things that's taking place in the world, such as what's going on in Israel. Then, parents who neglect their children, take advantage of them, right? This shows how we are a mess as humans. We all got internal issues. We all got psychological issues that needs to be addressed. However, it's funny when people start to become biased and just point the finger at one gender and not looking at humanity as a whole. So, for example, it's so easy to look at men and say, well, they are messed up or evil or anything in that nature, right? It's easy to say that, but then you can't say much about a woman. And I see people validate women's behavior all the time, excusing their behavior, but when it comes to men, you don't excuse their behavior. But it's so easy to give validation to women instead of looking at what, as humans, we are corrupted. See, that's a hard pill to swallow. We have to look at both sides of the spectrum. We have to look at humans in general are just corrupted beings. Are corrupted. We are animals. Whether we want to admit it or not, we are animals. We are corrupted humans. We don't understand ourselves. We don't understand our environment. And then there are those of us who are not trying to bring about changes within ourselves or within our surroundings. But there are those who do want to bring changes. Well, we have to understand that as human, we are under corruption. And a lot of time it has something to do with our culture, our cultural practice, based on a certain group of people. So what the cultural practice work for them, it ain't gonna work for everybody else. However, everybody else fall along into that cultural practice because you have a dominant group of individuals who created cultural ideology. So for example, in the Western society, right? In the Western society, it's really it's European ideology that we follow. Okay? Because we as Black people and other so-called minority group of people, we don't have a dominant culture in America. The dominant culture is European culture. That's our dominant culture here. So therefore, that's what caused us to be discombobulated. Like, for example, we live under a white patriarchal system. So this white patriarchal system has done a serious detriment not only to women but also to men. Okay, it has done a serious detriment to men as well, because the men try to follow along with the ideology of this culture, but at the same time, certain group of men cannot follow the cultural standard of this white patriarchal society because it's not the culture that their ancestors came from. So with African descendant people, while we trying to follow the European culture, we can't really follow it too much. I mean, we are forced to deal with it, but At the same time, that's a part of our genetics, our DNA that can't really follow in line with this cultural practice because it's not really our culture. It's not our ancestor culture. It's not the way they practice it. So therefore, we become very discombobulated. We got to realize that we are messed up as a collective. And anybody that wants to separate themselves from the collective, they are part of the problem. They narcissistic. They don't want to admit that they are part of that collective. So until we realize collectively that we are messed up as humans, we're not going to ever come to the term to look at ourselves and look at the problems around us. We're not going to come to the term of that. We're going to continue to deny. We're going to continue to try to separate ourselves, but we got to realize that we are all collectively a part of this, right? We all are messed up as organism. So when there's a when there is a transgenerational practice taking place, meaning that from generation to generation being passed down, and things have not really changed as much, then it creates more problem. So we like to criticize rap music, right? But we can't criticize just the artists of modern time period, right? That's rapping, because remember, they got it from somewhere. This been going on for the longest. It's transgenerational. Just like we can't blame the behaviors of individuals that's on the street corner, right? People that's on drugs or people that's drug dealers, because let's face it, many of those who are drug dealers, right? They start off at a very young age. They start off at the ages between 14 and 30. That's your age brackets of those who are drug dealers. Those between the ages 14 and 30. So how can we really place the blame on them when they're young? They're trying to survive. And those who are drug addicts, guess how old they start doing drugs? They start off at a very young age. They start off at as young as 13, because that's where the peer pressure comes in. So when you deal with the peer pressure, right, that's when you get caught up in that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually you become addicted to it. So we have to really look at this as well. We can't sit around and just pick on those drug dealers or the drug addicts and not knowing that, well, what's the age brackets? The age bracket between those individuals are those at the ages 15 to about 30. Now, when they get to their 30s, yes, I agree, they eventually they have to come to terms to make changes. But you gotta remember, when they start off very young, it's like they continue on because that's what they're addicted to. That's where the arrested development come into place. And the reason why arrested development exists because there's a cut-off stage for those individuals. There's a cutoff stage mentally. So they don't get past that certain age. So if the cutoff stage is at the age of 17 or 18 years old, right? They not getting past that mentally. But eventually, changes got to take place, right? But how do you go about making changes? Let me address this comment. Stop the fear mongering, get a job. Shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up. See, that's why I don't like this shit. Shut the fuck up. First of all, everybody can't get a job, motherfucker. Everybody can't get a job, you piece of shit. Let me tell you why everybody can't get a job. Because we don't live in a society where everybody can get a job, bitch ass nigga. We live in a society that deals with capitalism. Okay? And capitalism is based on competitiveness. All right? So when you're in a competitive society, Everybody can't get a fucking job. See, these the type of comments that piss me off, because we got a piece of shit up in here talking about get a job. Like it's that fucking easy. A fucking 15-year-old child can't fucking get a job, you piece of shit. A fucking 15-year-old child, a 16-year-old can't get a job. You know what I'm saying? Because most places won't hire kids that young, for one. And then people that are adults, everybody don't get a good, decent paying job. Okay, because you have to have certain qualities and certain qualification. You have to meet certain levels. If you don't meet those certain levels, certain qualification, then guess what? You're not gonna get a job. You're not gonna get a job. You're not gonna get the job that you want. So we have to understand competition. We have to understand how competitive this society is. So there are some people that have opportunities available for them, and there are those who don't. And then also, in order to get a decent job, you also got to have a network. You got to know somebody. It ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, then that can help you out. But if that person don't know anybody, right, then they're going to have it much harder. So it's all about survival of the fittest. So what do you do to survive in a world like this? So please miss me with that. Just go get a job shit. It's easy to say that, but are you going to be the one to create the jobs for the individuals? Are you going to be able to create a pathway for them? Are you going to be able to get them into the workforce? No. So miss me with the bullshit you talking. Fuck that shit you talking. Back to what I was saying. Anyways, it's going to take a lot for, you know what I'm saying, people to really start changing their behavior. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the reasons why we have to really start studying and start paying attention more. If we start dealing with psychology and deal with the sociology of things, then it'll fall in line and it'll start making more sense, right? I mean, but again, even with that, you're still going to have a messed up situation with humans. Humans are messed up. Humans are messed up people. Period. You know what I'm saying? So whether we want to acknowledge that shit or not, we are messed up. We are totally discombobulated. Collectively. And we're not perfect, because in order to be perfect, you got to deal with imperfection, right? So you can't be perfect if you don't acknowledge your imperfection. Again, you can't be perfect if you don't acknowledge imperfection. You got to acknowledge your imperfection. And then here's another comment. What's up with these stupid ass comments? Translation, I'm lazy, pay for my shit. Shut your ass up, Rashidi, whatever the fuck your name is. That's not translation, you piece of shit. Y'all trolling ass motherfuckers. Y'all piece of shitty ass motherfuckers. Yes, I'm going in because I got time today. I'm lazy, pay for my sheets. No, it's not about being fucking lazy. Do you know how many fucking people out here trying to find decent jobs and they can't get a decent job out here? So how you know that motherfuckers ain't trying, you piece of shit? How you know motherfuckers ain't trying? How you know people ain't out here really trying to do their fucking best? Narcissistic ass motherfucker. Don't ask me that question. What that question got to do with that? Answer my question, motherfucker. Answer my question. Don't worry about what's on my head, motherfucker. Answer my question. Y'all want to come on here and troll and shit. The question I just asked. You heard the question I asked. Don't play with me. You heard my question. No, I'm not going to repeat that shit. You should have been paying attention. See, this is what happens when you're trolling. You talk a lot of shit and you're not paying attention. This is what happens when you troll. That ain't my problem. Obviously, your internet connection couldn't be that slow if you was over here goddamn making the comment that you was making. Well, since that person hasn't heard me, how you gonna tell somebody who been trying to get jobs opportunity available or been looking for a job opportunity that they're not trying and they just being lazy? See, I just can't stand when people say, oh, y'all being lazy, that's an excuse, you don't want to do nothing. How you know that people ain't trying to do something? How you know people ain't doing something? How you know people ain't trying? You know, people make assumption that folks ain't even trying to do shit. People make assumption but don't even know what really goes on in people's lives. One thing that Aristotle said, poverty is the mother of crime. When you got people that are constantly struggling, that is poor or whatever, how do you expect for them to function as humans in their right mind? If they're constantly hungry and they're looking for resources, right? How do you expect for them to function in their right mind? How do you expect for people to get out of poverty when it was already fixed for them? And everybody, you gotta look at probability. You gotta look at chances. What are the chances of a person coming out of poverty? What are the chances of a person being able to live a substantial lifestyle? What are those chances? What are your chances of coming out of poverty? What are your chances? Everybody don't have that chance. Everybody don't have that opportunity, man. And see, and let me read this stupid ass comment. You're literally born in the land of opportunity. The U.S., the richest, most freest society ever. How do you think we are managing here in India? Let me tell you something. Just because your ass is in India, right? And I'm here in the US does not mean that motherfuckers ain't struggling. Do you really think that everybody here in the US is supposed to have a job? That's not how the United States work. Go study about capitalism. When you study about capitalism and you study about how the US government operates over here, then it start making sense to you. But everybody can't get a job like you think. And if you want to talk, since you are from India, right? Do you know that immigrants have a better chance of getting jobs here in America than the actual Americans themselves? Again, do you know that immigrants have a better chance of getting a job here in this country than the actual immigrants themselves? And then it's not every immigrant either. It's certain group of immigrants that get better jobs opportunity. Certain groups of immigrants will get a better job opportunity before anybody else. Certain group of immigrants. So people who are Asian, some group of Latinos, those from India, they have a better chance of getting a job, a decent paying job. But the black immigrants, when they come over here, not many of them can find a decent job. Not many of them can find a decent job when they come over here. Oh, let's talk about how the Haitian people got treated. The Haitian people, they got treated really bad by ICE. They got treated like slaves. But the people from Ukraine, they came over here. They got better housing. They got a job opportunity while the black immigrants got treated like shit. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck on that. So certain groups of immigrants, when they come over here, they get a better opportunity than those that are American. Look at what's going on in Chicago. See, it's a dirty game. See, don't get caught up on the American dream. What is American dream? Ain't no American dream. That's American illusion. What is American dream? What the fuck is American dream? What is American dream? To somebody that is so-called American. Ain't no American dream. It's an illusion. It's a pipe dream. That's what it is. Everybody's not gonna get the American dream. But we got people from other countries telling us how free we are, the free society. Well, I tell you what, you go study about the history of capitalism in the United States. You go study about the history of slavery here in the United States, and you tell me how free we are. You go study about the redlining, and you tell me how free we are. You go study about all of that. Since you want to tell me that we are the freest society, you might want to rethink that again. We not as free as you think. It may look like it, but it's not what you really think. There's limitation. There's limitation that takes place. It's a chess game. It's a chess game. And then this person put psychology, classic deflection of responsibility and narcissism. Not really. It's not a deflection. If you study psychology, it will really actually explain to you about individuals' behavior and psychological way of thinking. It actually falls in line with culture. It falls in line with anthropology. If you know what anthropology is, anthropology deals with the study of humanity as a whole. So it's not always a deflection, no. But if you study psychology, you would realize about humans' behavior and human psychological behavior at that. It may be a deflection for you because you're not studying it. Because you see it one way, maybe you feel like it's irrelevant. But psychology will explain a lot of things, a lot of why we think, especially when we deal with culture. And here's another comment. Someone put, sister, you are right. I've been sitting on my lazy ass for the past year. Nobody has come to my house to give me a job as well. You know, I appreciate your sarcastic ass comment. I appreciate your sarcastic ass comment. You being a smart ass. But let me break something down to you, smart ass bitch. Let me break something down to you. Again, as I asked another individual, how do you fucking know that somebody ain't trying to look for opportunity? How you know? How you know ain't nobody going out here? Now, if you a lazy motherfucker, then you just being a lazy motherfuckers. But how you know ain't nobody else is trying? Answer me that. How do you know ain't nobody else trying to make it out here in these streets? Out here in this world? How do you know? How do you know? If you sitting on your lazy ass, that means that you wasn't even trying. What's your level of educational attainment? What's your level of education? Yeah, I don't respond to these trolls comments. They coming over here, they trolling after me because they don't like what I'm saying. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about them not liking what I'm about to say or how I say it. Anyways, as humans, we are fucked up. We are fucked up as people collectively. I'm just waiting to see if I got anybody else that wanna. I got 3 viewers. Fuck you, and so what? Fuck you. Fuck you, and so what? So what if I got 3 views? What that fucking mean? What you on? What? And the fuck you talking about? What the fuck that's supposed to mean, my nigga? What that's supposed to mean? Motherfucker, talking about I got 3 viewers, and you one on watching, you dumbass. Get your dumb ass off my damn man. As a matter of fact, let me block your stupid ass. Get your ass out of here. Hold on. Let me get this stupid ass motherfucker out of here. Hold up. Let me get your ass out of here, nigga. I'm gonna put your bitch ass on timeout. Okay. Okay. So I'm back. I had to put a motherfucker on timeout. All right. Anyways. Boy, you gotta love the trolls. The trolls want to come on here and tell you how this, day, and other supposed to be, right? They want to come on here and talk that shit. And I agree, Joe Biden doesn't deserve another term at all. He don't. I want to know, what's the difference between Biden and Trump? What's the difference between those two? The only difference is one is a Republican and the other one is a Democrat. But what is the difference between those two guys? I mean, I just want to know. I just want to know. If capitalism is flawed, what solution do you suggest? Well, I would suggest that we live in a society that is centered around the workers' rights. That's what I suggest. Not focus on just building the wealth of those individuals who's not putting as much work as the workers. So I think that the workers should be in control of the resources and should be getting paid more money. That's what I think. I actually do have a job, motherfucker. How you know I don't have a job, motherfucker? I love it when you assume that. How do you know that? I work, motherfucker. I work, you bitch ass nigga. I got a fucking job. I got a fucking job. I do not sit at home. Don't worry about what the fuck I work at. It ain't your fucking business. Why the fuck you worrying about what I work at? Talking about I ain't working. How the fuck you know? You don't know me, motherfucker. Shut your ass up. I have a fucking job. That's why I can speak on this, because I work it. That's why I can speak on this, because I know how it is to work, motherfucker. I know what it's like to have a 9 to 5. Don't fucking play with me. I can speak on shit like this. And so what if I was born in 1989? What the fuck that got to do with it, nigga? No, you don't know me, bitch. Bitch, you don't know me. Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know who I am. Bitch, you just got on my channel. Talking about some I ain't working. How the fuck you know? I can't, boy. Bitch, you don't know me. Cut that bullshit out, bitch. Bitch, you don't know what I do in my personal life. The fuck you mean? Bitch ass nigga. My bad, y'all. I just got time. I just got time today. I just got time, man. I don't give a fuck if you one of my top 3 viewers. You ain't gotta watch my channel. You came over here watching me. I ain't tell your punk ass to watch my channel. Don't come over here talking that shit. If you want me to respect you, respect me. Don't come talking that shit. The fuck you mean? The fuck? Yeah, I just felt like coming on here because I wanted to speak. I just wanted to speak my mind, which I'm entitled to. Again, we got some motherfuckers that don't like what I'm saying, so I don't give a flying fuck. Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. Bitch, maybe if you stop trolling and go find some business about yourself, you won't have to worry about it. No, you don't need to come on my fucking page and troll. I didn't invite you here. Well, then get your bitch ass off my page then. I'm finna block your whole ass too. You gotta go. So I'm not getting ahead in life, man. Shut your bitch ass up. You don't know what the fuck going on. Don't come over here talking that shit. Yeah, bye. Take your punk ass out of here. Bye, troll. Get your bitch ass out of here. Talking about some lack of mannerism. All right, okay, well, I'm about to get your bitch ass up out of here. You gotta go. You ain't gonna keep trolling me, pussy. All right. So, got rid of that. I don't know what's up with y'all trolls. I mean, y'all getting bold with it, ain't you? Y'all getting cocky. Y'all getting real cocky, ain't you? Y'all coming over here talking shit, right? And think that ain't nobody supposed to clap back at y'all, right? I don't know what's up. I mean, new black world order. I don't know what's going on with them. Now, I guess they think they can just come over here and talk shit, and I ain't supposed to say nothing back. I supposed to just sit there and let them just disrespect me on the channel. Nope, 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 no. I'm clapping back at your ass. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't invite you to come here. You know what I'm saying? You came on my channel, but you came on my channel to troll my ass, and you think that I'm not gonna say nothing back. Nah, not gonna happen. That's a prime example of what I mean by humans being messed up people. Prime example. Prime example of what I mean when I say human are messed up people. There's another one. Gotta block your ass too. Yep. So, but yeah, humans are fucked up as individuals. They are fucked up beings. So there's a lot of imperfection. Even with the greatest minds, there's a lot of imperfection behind those greatest minds of people. There's so much imperfection going on. So much imperfection. Yep. But anyways, that's all I have to say for tonight. I thank you guys for coming through. So with that being said, y'all take it easy on yourselves. Peace and power and elevation be to all of you. This your girl Tiffany, and I am logging off. And shout out to those trolls. Here's another one. But you are also human. Didn't you just hear me say that we as humans are fucked up as individual? I wish you guys could learn how to listen without just responding. Didn't you just hear me say that we are human as fucked up as individual? Didn't I just say that? Did I not just say that, motherfucker? So if I said that, then why the fuck would you come over here and ask me that? That's why I say we as human are fucked up ass people. That includes myself, motherfucker. That includes myself. I never said I was perfect. I never said I was above reproach. You fucking idiot. I never claimed to be above reproach. I clearly said that multiple times that we as humans are fucked up. I said that. Don't be a troll. Stay the fuck off my page. As a matter of fact, you gotta go too. Yes, I agree. We can do good things as well. Yes, I definitely agree with that. We can. We can do something productive. But we got want to do those productive things collectively as a people. I agree. All right, y'all, but it was nice talking to you guys. I hope you all have a productive evening. Until next time, peace and power, elevation be to all of you. This your girl Tiffany, and I'm logging off. And make sure you check out my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, share my channel, etc. And y'all have a good one. Peace.